with the weather.
Thank you, Mitch. We are in the nice part of the week. Make the most of it as conditions will rapidly deteriorate tomorrow night. On a cold, calm and clear night, it was 6 degrees at first in the city. Then the wind picked up and there was a bit of cloud and lots of sunshine. It rose to a top of 19.4. We had lots of 20s to the west, but the wind can make it feel around 8 degrees colder than this shows. And that's after 3 earlier this morning in Point Cook, Avalon and Geelong, Hastings and Viewbank. It was 1 out in Coldstream. There's only a little bit of cloud in Victoria today with the sun shining over the canola. In the gusty wind, the cloud forms into lines indicating the instability here above us, but not enough to get any wet weather today. That is coming tomorrow, but first we're in the warm part of the weather cycle. A cold front to our west is laying down, but it'll stand up as it approaches us tomorrow. That'll put all these eastern states in a forceful northerly wind. Then, when that front passes through, it turns cold, wet and windy, particularly with the second feature here in behind the low. All these yellow areas are at risk of damaging winds tomorrow, a lot through outback New South Wales, but in Victoria it's mainly about our elevated parts and the far southwest. The wet weather comes through in 2 parts. The first burst is with the cold front arriving in Melbourne at the MCG tomorrow night. Then there is the second part, which has the bitter air, wintry hail and snow on the ranges. All of this will gradually ease over the weekend. This is great news for the Alps. There is rain tomorrow night, but it falls as snow all through Friday and then to Saturday too, down to about 800 metres on Friday. There's 10 to 25 centimetres of snow on the way. Around the nation tomorrow, lots of sunshine for Brisbane and Sydney. Adelaide will reach the mid-20s today, a lot colder tomorrow. Showers, wintry hail and thunder. Perth is heading for a sunny top of 20. To Victoria, cloud increasing from the west. We have an area of showers with the risk of thunderstorms. That is marching eastwards during the day, not reaching much of the east until late afternoon or at night. Warm and gusty winds ahead of that wet weather, turning cold and still gusty when the rain arrives. Closer in, it should be dry for much of the day tomorrow. Warm and very windy. We're looking at gale-force northerlies at times. The odd shower arrives late afternoon, a possible storm up on the ranges. Then here it really sets in at night. Temperatures plummet, showers tending to persistent rain, and it continues windy. So the day is warm and windy. We should reach 22. The night is cold, wet, and still windy too, so horrible conditions at the MCG. To the up and down 8-day outlook. On Friday, a top of just 12, cold, wet and windy, even some wintry hail in that. As we go into Saturday and Sunday, it slowly eases over the weekend. Then we're back up to 22 by next week. 22 is the top tomorrow. It's dry all the way through the day, then cold, wet and windy at night.
See what you mean about a roller coaster. Thank you, Jane. Now here's what's on Sunrise in the morning.